All right, everyone, Robert here. I want to give you another update of what's going on here at the fair, or the non-fair. So my plan was yesterday to interview a bunch of people here and, just kind of give you an idea of the, the temperature of everybody, if you will, and what everybody's feeling. However, we all woke up yesterday to a message saying we had to vacate the premises. Now, that came as a shock to everybody because we had asked them all directly when we had our meeting on Thursday if we could stay through the time that we were supposed to be here, which was April 5th. And they said, yes, stay as long as you want. So yesterday, like I said, we get this message that we all have to leave, and of course everybody's scurrying around now trying to figure out where to go and what to do. Now, the reason why this is a bit of an issue is, well, you know what? Let me explain to you kind of how this industry works, and that'll give you a little bit of an idea. So we all pay rent to be here at the fair, right? We have to buy a space, right? There's limited space, and so premium dollars. Same thing with the RVs back there. We have to pay to park our RV on the property. And so we've paid that money. And they're not refunding it. And so we're now gonna have to spend more money to go stay somewhere else. And so I talked to a few people yesterday, wanted to interview them and turn this next segment here into sort of an interview thing, but nobody wanted to be on camera. We spoke to several people and they're all just very upset. Now there's a couple reasons. I spoke with the circus, the owner of the circus. He's lost $250,000 worth of contracts. The circus, they're a little bit different than normal vendors. They're actually entertainers. And so they're paid to be here, right, to put on their act. And well, since all the shows have canceled, he has lost $250,000 worth of contracts, and also put his entire staff unemployed. The rest of the people, it's more about getting refunds, and they don't want to put their face on camera in fear of retaliation, which again, I can understand. But the reality is we all have opinions. We're allowed to speak them. What's great about this country is, well, we're all allowed to do that, okay? And the fact is that we've paid for these spots. We should be able to stay here. But that's not the case. So we all have to leave by tomorrow. And so they're all, we're all having to find different places to go. I have asked for a special exception to stay one extra day, so I will be here through Thursday. We'll give you one last look probably tomorrow afternoon of what's left. We're currently walking down what wasn't the main part of the midway towards the big Ferris wheel I showed you in the last video, and I'm going to turn around here in a couple minutes when we get close so that you can see what's left of it. So what's next? Well, none of us know, right? Until this virus passes and all these restrictions are lifted, it's unknown. Nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows where to go. It's a very sad thing. Here's an interesting thing. So the night before the fair was to open, there was music playing and people around and everybody was laughing and joking, and this went on until like 1 o'clock in the morning. We haven't heard one bit of music since. Nothing. Nobody's happy. Nobody's jovial. Everybody is trying to figure out where their next meal is going to come from. So it's a whole different vibe now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn around, and so I can show you what's left of that Ferris wheel here. And so you can see it there behind me. Right? As you can see, they're working on taking it down. Maybe when we get back up and running one of these days, I'll do a time-lapse video of them setting that thing up. It's absolutely amazing to see. It's the biggest portable Ferris wheel in the world. It's insane. It's so big. Anyway, so we talk about loss of income. Now, myself and my wife, we do a few other things as well to make money, and so we're still going to be making a few dollars here and there. Not much at the moment, but we're building that. And so we'll talk about that a little bit more in the next video. But we're going to continue to walk around and show you a little bit more of the fair, or what's left of it. I think we'll walk up to the bridge and show you sort of an overview of the entire fair from that bridge. So we moved up on top of the bridge. This is a place that we can see sort of the whole complex. And if you remember, I showed you that the other day. And so I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see that most of the RVs are gone. Right? There's still some people here. Everybody has until tomorrow to get out. But it's probably only about 15%. Right? These people over here finishing up, tearing down one of the roller coasters. Again, you can see the Ferris wheel off in the distance now. That's where we were standing before. But all of this will be gone by tomorrow, since we've been given the eviction notice, if you will. Right? Now, I mentioned that I had spoken to a few people. The biggest response I got is fear of retaliation. They don't want to put themselves online and in fear that the fair may see them and not allow them to come back in future years. I don't think that's a big issue. You know, we're all allowed to speak our mind and our opinions. And, you know, our opinion of this is, you know, it's unprecedented. It sucks. We're all at a loss here. But we all feel that the fair needs to step up, and for those who want their refunds, issue those refunds. A lot of these people made their deposits with credit cards. They can easily dispute the charge and the credit card company will give it back to them. But it shouldn't come to that, right? The fair should be able to issue those refunds. Now, unlike most people, I make money other ways too. And I'll talk about that in the next video I'm going to make later today. But we just wanted to show you and give you a little update. We're trying to give you videos on a regular basis of what we do here in the event industry. Of course, there's not going to be many events. They've all been canceled. But we're going to keep at it and, you know, keep our fingers crossed that this will pass quickly and that we can get back to doing what we love to do. Meantime, we'll make videos about some other fun things and show you what we do on the side, and hopefully you'll like those videos as well. Anyway, please like and subscribe. We're trying to build our channel here, and if you got comments, leave them in there. We're all new to this, and we'll happily take advice. Yeah, again, thank you very much for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one.